Welcome to Learning Bites. We're looking at change and how it's impacting your business and how you're responding. And I want to look at something that was a hangover and continues to be an active discussion point since COVID, and that is remote working. COVID suddenly created an environment where remote working became a necessity. And many people kind of liked working from home with the privileges and the pressures and all the rest of it that it gave them and took away from them. And suddenly having to go back into work became, can't I just work a little bit more from home? And so there's been this discussion backwards and forwards inside of many businesses. Some businesses have made it work and that's been incredible for them. Other businesses have found that having people remote leads to communication breakdowns, leads to the disruption of ideas flowing up from what was often called the water container conversation or the coffee conversation, where people bump into each other and they rub against each other and ideas are generated by that mixing and mingling and being in proximity with each other. As a business, you will need to decide how you manage remote work. Do you bring people in? Do you allow them to do a little bit of a hybrid role? The key thing you want to work on though is you want to make sure that any decision you come to is having a positive impact on your business and on your team. And then you need to make the tough decision to either go with the flow and what's happening if it's working for you, or actually making a decision and going, no, we are all going to come together, or we're going to have that hybrid model. But remember to make the decision based on what's going to be good for your business now and into the future. Because when businesses make decisions based on what's comfortable now, in an environment and a world that's changing so rapidly, what can end up happening is that the current nice, easy decision means that they end up getting left behind because they're not moving as they need to in the times that are moving around them. Now, there is no right or wrong answer, as much as many people want to have that. Lots of people want the right, should I do this or should I do that? But by having hard discussions amongst yourself as a leadership team and looking at the data honestly and looking at your culture and looking at the ideas generations and looking at what's helping your business to grow and move forward, you will know what's right to do. And remember, making a decision, sticking with it for 6 months and a year doesn't mean you can't review it or revisit it, but do make a decision. Stick with it for long enough to see the impact, and then you're much more educated to make another decision based on the changes that have happened over time. Here's to your success.